For lesson 4, we're going to be going over links, and by the end of it you should know how to use both types as well as their differences. So a hyperlink consists of two parts. We've got the anchor and the link itself. So the anchor is the A. A stands for anchor, and that's just what the tag we're using for HTML. So we're saying we're embedding like how an anchor embeds a ship, I guess. We're embedding this website, this link to this other website into our website. So we've got A here, and then you just close the A tag at the end. Added on to the anchor is the link you're actually going to go to. So you do href, which stands for hyperreference, and it's just the website or the web page that you want to be redirected to. The last bit, the bit that if you look carefully you're actually using the A's to surround with, is what you're going to see on screen. So this is going to be behind the scenes. You're not going to see Google or anything, but www.google.com, but you will see this, whatever you write here. If you write Google or just whatever you write, that's what's going to appear on the actual website. So that is the link text. There's two different types. There's external links, sometimes known as absolute links. Now these names are important because they do sometimes get referred to this. I don't think there's really an easy way to remember this absolute one, but the internal one might be a bit easier to remember, because an internal link is also known as a relative link. So I like to think it's like relatives are, well, they're people close to you. These are web pages that are close to your website. So an internal link is just going to be different web pages you've made, and you're linking them together to make one website. So and normally they're all going to be related by one topic. That's how I like to think about it anyway. I just give a bit more meaning to that word relative, just so you remember it. And how you make an internal link is you, in your quotes, you just write the name of the file. So you'll see the file on the left, the border on REPL. We'll look at that in just a minute. And you just write the name of it, and then inside the tags, you just write what you want to appear, on your HTML site. So if you want Barry's page to load up, then that's what will pop up. Or you can write, well, you can write anything you want. You can just write Barry's, but what I'm trying to say is it won't say berries.html unless you write berries.html here. External links, that's what we just looked at 2 seconds ago. The only difference is it links to a website that is already hosted on the internet. So as you can notice, we don't really have .com here, and that's because this website isn't on the internet yet, where this one is. So it goes to a completely different website, an external place, if you will. So that's kind of the theory behind it. Probably would make more sense if I just go over in a quick example how to do it. So if we go to Teams and then National 4-5 Computing and go down to links here, and then there's quite a lot of files here. Now, just one thing before I even get into how to do links and that, just be aware that I've made multiple folders here just to keep things neat. Now, in the finished examples, that's just the finished pages that we're going to be making. It's something for you to reference. You don't need to use these in your code or anything. It's just something for you to look at so you know what your page is meant to look like. Images, those are the actual images we're going to be using. And if you've watched the previous video, remember that, where is it? When you're linking the image, if they're in a folder, which these ones are, it's the same images, so you can even just copy and paste this here. You need to do images / and then the name of the image. If you don't do that, it won't be able to, the code won't be able to find it. Right, so those are the two folders, and we've got 3 different web pages. Index is your home page. There was no way to rename that. That's just what REPL names it anyway. And then we've got 2 more pages, carrots, which is completely blank, and then potatoes, which has been started just a little bit. You need to look through this task document, and it looks like there's quite a lot, but I've tried to make it like in baby steps. So step 1 is just to click on index. That's your home page. Task 1 is to add an external hyperlink linking to a site of your choice about vegetables. So find any site about vegetables, healthy vegetables or whatever. We'll just quickly have a look here. Let's go for this. And then if you just Control-C that, or right click and copy, and we want to go to this and write, so you do your little arrow and you go A, and then href stands for hyperreference, it even recommends it there, and you go equals, and you have to remember to open the quotes. I did it once there and it actually closed it off for me. Copy and paste what you've got there, and then we close that, and then this is the bit where you write what you want to show up. So I'm just going to write, well, what have I done in my finished example? Healthy vegetables, what an original name. So let's just write that. Healthy vegetables. And then easy thing to forget is to close off the A, because it was right at the start. So you have to do the arrow and then /A. And if we run that, hopefully this will work. Healthy vegetables. Oh wait, it's just security, right? Okay. So yeah, the link actually does work, but my web browser thinks it's suspicious. You'll just have to take my word for it. I think maybe if we go open a new tab, that might work. Yeah. So if you do it this way, it works, but for some reason REPL doesn't trust it. So that's how you do an external link. The internal link, so that's task 2, we need to make links to carrots and potatoes. So we can just copy and paste this here, that's why I've put it there. And that's underneath, we're going to write, I've just called it, well, we'll do potatoes first. Potatoes.html, and then we'll just write potatoes page or whatever. And if we run this, now you'll notice it's side by side. So there's 2 ways we can start. Well, you know what? We'll check if it works first. Potatoes. Have I misspelled potatoes? Potatoes. Why do the quotes look weird? I just realised. Alright, something to be aware of. If you copy and paste, for some reason the quotes come out weird, and then they don't go yellow. So if you've got that issue, that's what to do. Just delete the quote and add it back in and it'll fix it. Click on that. Yeah, there's the potatoes page. It's not done yet, and that's what you've got to do after. Right, so we've got the potatoes page, and I've kind of lost my train of thought. Yeah, and that's it really. It just links to the potatoes page, and then you have to go on to the potatoes page tasks, where you need to make a link going back to the home page. So remember, I'm not going to do all of it. Remember the home page is called index, so just link it to index after. And then I want you to, if you look at this finished examples, add the images. The images are here, and then add this text and put some of the words in italics here, and just make it look exactly the same. So it's a bit of a vision while we're going over links. Same with the last task is for the carrots page. It's really just make it look like this. So you've got 2 images here, and then you've got your text, and then you've got a link back to the home page. You want to make sure every one of your pages has a link back to the home page, otherwise it will be a stranded web page. It will be deserted basically. You'll never be able to get back. It's just a good habit to get into a web design, is to always make a way to get back to your home page. Usually it's like the logo in the top left or whatever. For now, we're just going to keep it as a little bit of text at the bottom. That's good enough for now. Right, hopefully this video was useful. Right, thank you for watching.